You know, one thing I never understood in life, bro, is why people make New Year's resolutions every year. You had a whole year to change and do whatever you said you was gonna do last year. That was the point of you making the New Year's resolution. Then you do the New Year's resolution for the new year in December. Why not do it now? The year hasn't ended yet. That's my thing. See, in basketball, there's always 4 quarters, right? But in my opinion, none of the quarters matter except the last one. You want to know why? Because that's the final score. None of this matters of what you did in the past. I mean, I've been telling y'all this like 6 months ago to get locked in, you know what I'm saying? But nothing matters more than the last one. This quarter, right now, you making a New Year's resolution for something that you could do right now. You trying to be the better version of yourself. Why aren't you doing it right now? You want a better job. Why aren't you looking right now? You want to make more money. Why aren't you doing it right now? You want to start YouTube. Why aren't you doing it right now? I don't understand it. I'll never understand that logic of making a New Year's resolution. It's where champions are made is the last quarter. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Just look at Steph Curry. Look at all these people. All right. Your goals can be crushed in a matter of minutes if you just lock in. Momentum for the next year could start now. Why does it have to wait till January? I don't get it. I know it's tempting to, you know, check out at the end, bro. I know it is, bro. I know it is. Even me, I was mad at myself, y'all, because if y'all been around, y'all know I was posting every day and I missed the upload. This year I missed 2. I missed one yesterday. I was mad at myself because of it. I was mad at myself because of it because I made a promise to myself that I was going to be consistent with anything that I'm doing. And I was so mad that I missed 2 days. I've been consistent. Overly consistent, actually, in my opinion. Overly. But I am also happy because I made that promise to myself and I succeeded on that. I fell short twice, but that's okay. Because I'm back on it again. You know what I'm saying? No excuses. I take all responsibility for that. No excuses. All right? Yeah. I think everybody should start now. I don't see the point in that. How you finish this year will determine how you are going to start the next one. You know, it's going to determine how you start in January. It's going to determine your pickup, your momentum. Starting on January 1st is how you finish this month out. That's how your next year going to start. Telling you. 3 months is more time than you think. You know, 3 months. That's what you had. That's a 90-day gain of progression or nothing. Okay? 30 days, you can get progression. You really can if you set your mind to it and work hard, bro. I'm telling you, this is coming from somebody that literally lost it all, bro. Lost everything and had to start from scratch all over again and rebuild and did it. Okay? Y'all don't want to believe me. It's fine. Instead of you watching others and standing on the sideline and letting that stuff slow you down, why don't you start the sprint? Because this whole thing in life is a marathon, bro. But why don't you start sprinting instead of jogging? Why don't you try to outbeat the next person? But you want to wait. I don't get it. You got to think about people that got this mindset. Think about athletes. Athletes think like this, bro. The fourth quarter of a game is when they got to dig deep into themselves. Like, all right, bro, this make it or break it. Okay? It's the same for you. It's the same for you. If you want better for yourself, you got to do better. If you want more things in life, you got to cut out things that's wasting money. Okay? When you want progression, you have to reevaluate, bro. Okay? The first step is reflection. I tell y'all this all the time. Take a moment to review yourself. Review the year so far and look back on some of the mistakes you made this year. Okay? See, people make mistakes and they don't learn from them. They just keep doing it and then fall back into this ongoing cycle. Okay? That'd be the problem. Ask yourself, what did I do? What did I accomplish this year? All right, we need to stick to that. Okay? What did I fail on? What are my goals? Are we still on the table right now? What held me back? That's another question y'all gotta ask yourself. What held me back from being able to accomplish these things? Was it being at the club? Was it talking to these females out here, talking to these women, knocking you off your focus? What was it, bro? Was it you spending money on stupid crap that you didn't need in the moment, but it felt good when you bought it? What is it, bro? What made you fall off the boat? What is it? We need to lock back in with some of these things, bro. I do this every October. I'm gonna tell you something. For the past 2 years, this is what I've been doing. I look at what worked when I was writing down goals and things like this, and I look at what didn't. Okay? The goal isn't to, beat yourself. Okay? It's not I'm not telling you to beat yourself up on what you failed on or didn't accomplish. That's not what I'm telling you. What I want you to do is get a clear vision on where you want to focus next and where you want to get to next. Because when you write things down and you can see it, I feel like it's more obtainable. Okay? Write down 3 things you want to achieve before December 31st. This is what I want y'all to do, because this is what I'm going to do on that whiteboard once I get back in there. All right? When I get back home, I'm going to write on this whiteboard 3 things that I want to achieve personally. I want you to do the same thing. Okay? And I'm finna get real, bro. You don't need to accomplish everything, okay? But what you do need to do in this last quarter is focus on the small things to get you there, okay? You need to take action. That'd be the problem. A lot of people will procrastinate, and it's no time for that at all. Take action with the small things and build up to that bigger accomplishment, okay? Now, let's say your goal is to save money, right? Instead of trying to save 5,000 by this certain day or certain month, why don't we aim to save $20 a week, $40 a week, $5,000 a week? I mean, $50 a week, right? It's the small steps that you taking to get to the goal, bro. That's what people don't understand. A lot of people be thinking that stuff is unachievable, and I don't understand that, bro. Maybe I think different because when I see it and I could tell myself, okay, we could do that. We could do that. Instead of doubting myself all the time, like a lot of y'all do, you'll have a better vision with things, bro. Or if you want to get fit, lose weight, why don't we commit to a certain schedule to lose weight? All right, I'm going to work out for 3 days out the week. Instead of saying, damn, I'm 250, I'm 230, how can I hit 170? Why don't you take the small increments, okay? Now, for me, what I'm doing is I plan days like a study book, bro. I'm not going to lie to you. Most of my days is already pre-planned, because I have a schedule of things that need to be done and things that I want to tackle during the day. I tell y'all all the time that my day start out at 5 in the morning, bro. Between 5:30, 5 and 6 in the morning is when my day typically starts of me getting up. And I'm working throughout the whole day. All right. I don't know if I can give you any tips along this, but Sunday is usually the day when I get up and plan most of my week. All right. At least 4 to 5 days is what I'm planning on Sundays. Saturdays is typically the day I shoot for. That way, Sunday, I can kind of execute and figure out and piece things together. But Saturday and Sundays are usually my days that I plan the week, okay? And I'm talking about top priorities to, minimum. Staying disciplined when it comes to this, bro. A lot of us are not disciplined when it comes to committing to something. You know, I know how hard it is just for being a content creator of, my commitment of posting every day. Even triple uploading, staying committed to that. A lot of people struggle with commitment, and I don't know why, but it really gets bad during the holidays. A lot of people struggle with doing that through the holidays, and I can understand to an extent because there's distractions. A lot of people go through a lot of pain during the holidays. Um, Shout out to my people that have lost somebody during the holidays. I know that could be a rough situation, a really tough situation. Hard to, you know, get through those moments when you always got that in the back of your mind. I get it, you know. But discipline doesn't mean skipping during the holidays. It doesn't mean skipping a day during the holidays, right? It means staying intentional, right? If you're visiting family, bring a book or take a break to a journal, bro. Write down some of the things that you need to lock in with. All right. Or have your phone. Have your phone. Everybody got a phone. Write it down in your notes. If you're traveling, carve out 20 minutes. I mean, at least 10 minutes out your trip or out your day to break down a quick workout game plan for yourself. You have to cut out time for you, bro. You really do. All right. Now, in order to accomplish these things, you have to visualize the finish line, bro. Remember how I talked about if you're able to touch it, if you're able to see it, if you're able to write it down, it's achievable. You have to visualize these things, but don't forget to put the work behind it. A lot of people will visualize something and don't put no work behind it and wonder why they still stuck. All right? You got to take action behind the things that you want. Okay? I know it's not easy, but nothing is easy, bro. Working out is not easy. When you work out, do you understand it's hard to work out, but the pain you're going through is going to have great progression. Do you get me? The pain you got to go through adds up with progression. Okay? Now, ask yourself, because I do this, how do I want to feel at the end of the year? Do I want to be happy at the end of the year? Like, dang, yeah, I did that. Because that's how I feel now. That's how I feel now. And I know a lot of people don't feel this way. So what can we do next year that way you can feel that way? What can we do? All right? Yeah. That's all I wanted to talk about, bro. Because this year I know how hard it was for a lot of people. I know everybody's going through their own thing, their own situation, but you got more than enough time to change your situation. It's only the 8th of December or the 7th of December, whenever this drops. You got a whole 20 some days to get right. Really had 30 if you got right on the 1st. And that's how I feel about it, man. Get back to it.